It felt like Christmas came early this week when a trailer full of treasures arrived at the Manor, and I cannot wait to show you what was in the trailer. We also hosted our very first Downton Abbey dinner. Last week I gave you a little bit of a behind the scenes insight in my preparations, but today I'm going to show you what it looked like when it was all pulled together. And I have a very special announcement about a very unique experience that we are going to be hosting in December. It's a Christmas event that you will not want to miss, so make sure you watch to the end of the video to get all the details about how to get your tickets. And don't forget, if you're enjoying our videos, make sure you hit subscribe on our Ladysmith Manor Diaries YouTube channel to ensure that you see all our videos when we first put them out. But first, let me show you what we've been up to this week. Our week started hosting our very first Downton Abbey dinner.
Welcome to Ladysmith Manor.
The evening was a huge success with delicious food, a Downton Abbey trivia game which tested everyone's knowledge of the show and movie, and an atmosphere that took everyone back in time. Today we headed into Monkton with our trailer, and we came back with it completely jam-packed with treasures. So I'm going to show you what we got. We ended up doing a bit of a tour of the Monkton area because we had multiple places to pick things up, and the first place we went to was Brenda, and Brenda donated this amazing bedroom set to us. We just put it in this drawer back here. We took them all out to move it because it makes it much easier. But it's so lovely. It's got this lovely, very simple but very elegant detail on it. It came with this great dresser. I love this dresser. Just look at the drawers inside. Just so awesome. And it has a drawer at the bottom as well, which I think is in a pile over there at the moment. But it came with this great dressing piece. It came with a dressing table, again, all filled with drawers with a beautiful mirror that goes with it, a headboard, bed frame, and mattress and box spring. And so we want to say a huge thank you to Brenda for donating it. It was such a surprise to even have that when she contacted us, and we're thrilled to have it now in the Manor. So we'll find a really great place for it. And then we moved on to our next stop. And in our next stop, we picked up a very special and very unusual piece that I'd never seen before. At our second stop, we picked up this amazing sewing machine, and it's been donated by Heather and Stephen. And again, we want to say a huge thank you because it is absolutely gorgeous. And Heather was telling me about the fact that this was her nan's. And as a child, she used to look forward to visiting because her nan was an amazing seamstress. And she would always run to the bedroom to see what amazing gown or wedding dress her nan was making each time she visited. And it is now found its new home here in the Manor, and we're so thrilled. But I have never seen a sewing machine, a Singer sewing machine like this before. All the other ones I have are the kind of the traditional Singer sewing machine. And it's got these lovely doors on the front. We do have the second one that we're going to repair and put back on. And obviously it's got the pedal underneath here. And it has all these lovely drawers that fit in to here. And even in the drawers, I was just looking through them, and like for example in this one, there's the instructions for using the attachments, and you can see how worn and used it is. It's obviously very old, and I think Heather said that maybe a mouse got hold of the instructions because it looks a little eaten, but it's still, I love it. It's just, it's got such a story to it, and I love that. So all these little drawers that go in the side, And I can just imagine Heather's nan sewing on this. It's just so, so beautiful. So we're gonna wax it and treat it with some beeswax and really bring the wood back out. But I am so excited to have this in the manor because it's just so beautiful. And look how fun this is. The sewing machine actually pops out of the top of the cabinet, which I just love. Normally they kind of flip up, but this one just pops up, and it's in great condition. But the treasures didn't end there. Not only did they donate the gorgeous sewing machine, they also donated some oil lamps and this amazing typewriter. It's an Underwood typewriter and it's in great shape. I have to say that I really love vintage typewriters, and so I was very excited when I saw this one, and it's going to get great use, and I'm going to use it in all sorts of different projects and decor here at the manor. But again, I want to say a huge thank you to Heather and Stephen for all the donations. All the items that we receive are always loved and used in the manor, and always so appreciated, so thank you so much. But like I say, it felt like Christmas came early, because not only did we go round and pick up all these donations, we also picked some stuff up from the auction. Not only did we pick up treasures that had been donated, we also picked up a few pieces from the auction, and most of them were for the pub. I picked up these two fabulous plates, both with ships on, which I'm going to put onto the wall. I'll probably end up putting one of them onto the blue paneling, similar to where this picture is, and then the other one will go on the wall. But we also got this fantastic picture of Queen Victoria, which seems very fitting for a quirky English pub. So that piece is going to go onto the wall. And then this has got to be my absolute favorite, this guy over here. Now he's a beefeater. Now these are the guys that guard the Tower of London in London, but he's actually a fireplace stoker. So you can see here, his sword actually comes out and it can be used for stoking the fire. But we're not going to be using that in that way in the pub, but I think it's the perfect new home for this guy. And boy is he heavy. He's cast iron, and like, he is really heavy, but he looks so good. He definitely needs a bit of a clean up. He's a little on the dusty side, but another really, we were so excited when we found that one. Again, another great addition to the Thirsty Whippet pub. It's always exciting when you find something really unusual. And this week we found a few unusual things, like our beefeater in the pub, but these three chafing dishes we also found at the auction. And I wasn't really looking for chafing dishes, they just kind of appeared, and I love them. They're so cool and so in keeping with the house in terms of the vintage feel. We'll be able to use them to keep food warm when we're serving it at our Downton Abbey dinners and our other events where we're serving food. But they just have that really awesome and authentic vintage feel. And so much more fun than the kind of traditional silver chafing dishes that you see on most buffet tables. So we found all three, we got all three so we can use them as a set. But like I say, you just never know what you're going to find when you're looking on the auction, and also the amazing treasures that have been donated to us. The weather outside is so miserable today. It is pouring with rain. So we're inside. Jackson's enjoying a nap here with me, and I'm enjoying a coffee. And I wanted to tell you about a very special Christmas event that we will be hosting this December. Now, you already know about our Christmas market on the 18th and 19th of November, but this is another Christmas experience that we are hosting on the 9th of December. Now, if you remember back, a little while ago, we had our first Music at the Manor event where we had some amazing musicians, and it was just an amazing evening. Well, we are doing a Christmas version of our Music at the Manor with three amazing musicians. We're going to have a violin, a viola, and a cello, and it's going to be a classical performance all around Christmas. The other thing that's going to be really special about this event is we're going to do it by candlelight. So We are gonna have candles, not real candles, LED candles. We don't allow real candles, but we're gonna have a candlelight Christmas experience with 3 amazing musicians. It's gonna be, the house will be all decorated for Christmas. It is gonna be absolutely magical. So like I say, it's gonna be on December the 9th. We have very limited tickets, and I will be releasing those tickets tomorrow on Friday. And I will be releasing them first to everyone on my email list. So if you are on our email list that we send out once a week, giving you all the updates on our activities and events, you will have access to those tickets first before I put them onto Facebook and Instagram on Saturday. So if you're not on our email list, make sure you hit the link in the description below and sign up for tomorrow. Because like I say, I will be sending an exclusive link to everyone on our email list for access to those tickets, and I already have a lot of people who are waiting. So if you would like to come to the Manor and enjoy a very special Christmas candlelight experience, then make sure you keep your eyes open for the email that will be coming out tomorrow. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see. It was so magical with the music last time we had our music at the Manor. I can't wait to see it with that level of music, with all the Christmas decorations and the candlelight. It's gonna be just beautiful. So, like I say, very limited tickets, and we're only gonna be doing it for one night. So make sure you keep your eyes open tomorrow. And we would love to welcome you to the Manor for our music at the Manor, the Christmas music at the Manor, but we'd also love to welcome you on the 18th and 19th through our Christmas market. So remember that our tickets for that are going on sale next week, the 22nd. So we've got 2 different events being released within 2 weeks, which is very exciting. And we have lots more. I've had lots of people asking me about Downton Abbey dinners and events. We will be definitely hosting some Downton Abbey events. We will be hosting more afternoon teas. We're working on some murder mysteries. They're all coming, so stay tuned, and we will be releasing all the information about tickets in the near future. So like I say, if you're on that email list, you will always get to see them first. So I guess I better get back to work. I'm gonna finish my coffee. I'm definitely gonna stay inside because the weather is so miserable. So I'll stay dry if it's raining near you, and I look forward to seeing you back here next week for our next episode of the Lady Smith Manor Diaries.